It's God that makes people forget your goodness. You know, many people don't know. God allows people forget your goodness. They'll remember when it is time. Do you know how many people in the Bible that if they had remembered your goodness and rewarded you before? Should I tell you the story of Haman and Mordecai? How do you, the real culprits seemingly here, like this fellow, what do you call him? Who are you? The butler. The butler, the king, Pharaoh's butler. There was a baker and a butler. They said, baker, your own is finished. You'll be promoted. You go back to your position. It happened. This guy has nothing good to remember. He's not around. This one has good stuff to remember. Should be happy. Fine, so he's happy. If you are happy, how can you forget me for 2 years? If you think this one was bad, what about King Ahasuerus, whom someone saved from being killed? Maybe by poisoning, maybe by stabbing. The plot was complete, and Mordecai reports it. He tells Sarah, come, boypa. No, well, whatever I called her, I'm saying what he would have said. He sent a message to the queen. Your husband's life is in danger. Make sure he don't. Now, so and so, someone's going to come. They're going to try to give him something to eat, this and that. Make sure he doesn't eat it, or they're going to be waiting here. I doubt that one. It may have been poison. It may have been one of those things. That's how they use people. And he saved the king's life. They set a trap and they found out that it was so. Maybe they said, bring that food, come here. Either they made them eat it, and when they went and died, they said, see, and the king knew it was true. Or they gave it to a goat died. They realized it was true. But the point is, it was investigated and found to be true. The 2 officials were killed. All this was, your King James would say were hanged, you know, but the practice these people had was impaling. You don't want to know how it works. It involves sharp things and death. And they died. It was recorded in the book of the Annals. Where? Read now. When they wrote it, where was the king? Who is the king now? You have already served the role. How do you forget what I did? I don't even understand. Is it gratitude in your family? Let me understand. Did I just save your life? Nothing. They didn't even call Mordecai. Nothing. You didn't say, Mordecai, come. You're a correct guy. Nothing. Zero. He did not save your favorite dog. He did not stop your horse from drowning. King, is you he saved. If not for him, you wouldn't be alive now. How do you forget me? Who knows the answer? It's God. God is why. They don't really forget. Something happens. Like pause on their brain. Why? Because if he remembers you now, he'll give you a car. Good. Then in the future, when Haman wants to wipe out your whole people, you wipe you out. Your car will be there, left behind. You see, one of the big issues with impatience, demanding that God, why? What are you? Esther 2. Go to the record. Read everyone. So you remember what it says here. And when the report was investigated and found to be true,
the 2 officials were impaled on poles.
This is the emphasis. All this was recorded in the book
of the Annals, in the presence of the king.
Recorded in the book of the Annals, in the presence of the king. Now go to Malachi chapter 3 and listen to how it works when records go into the annals of the king. Verse 14.
You have said it is futile to serve God. What do we gain by carrying out his requirements and going about like mourners before the Lord Almighty? But now we call the arrogant blessed. Certainly evildoers prosper, and even when they put God to the test, they get away with it.
They get away with it. You see the attitude, you see the feeling, you see the impression they had. They get away with it. What's the point in serving God? Look at Haman with all his wickedness. He's being promoted. Look at Haman. Look at Look at all these people. What's the use? I beg. And then what happens? Next line.
16. Then those who feared the Lord spoke to one another, and
the Lord
listened
listened
and
heard them.
So
a book of remembrance, everyone, was written before him. Can we say annals, presence? The presence of the king. A book of remembrance was written before him. For who? For those who fear the Lord and who meditate on his name. Understand that the scriptures were given for our learning, for our education. All right? I just showed you 2 kings. God's books don't lie. The books where names are recorded, where things are written. I said, everyone, you are somewhere. The all-night meeting. God has books, and everybody is in God's books. Revelation 20, briefly. We'll come back here and look at the qualifications. If you want to be remembered well, then we'll go down to verse 18, 17, 18.
Verse 12. And I saw the dead, small and great, standing before God, and books were opened. Another book was opened, which is the book of life. The dead were judged according to what they had done, as recorded in the books.
Have you seen 2 kinds of books? Yes? The popular one everybody knows is the book of life. But before the book of life is open, books. And people are judged according to which one? What they had done, as recorded in the books. What are the books? I don't know the name fully, but I think it would be safe to call it the book of what you had done. Who disagrees? What's a better name? Come on, let's keep it. The book of deeds, but with your name. Or how many of you think they'll judge me for the book of your deeds? God forbid. Now, if I look at you and I think you are more righteous than me, I will gladly claim your book. Like, let me see your name. We just swap. The Bible says there is a book of deeds. Everybody has it. This is a message to the fearless out there. There's a book with your name. Do good deeds, because this book is the focus on the day of judgment. You know, most people, how we think that it's the book of life. All they'll check is his name in the book of life. Enter. Name is not. Go back. No. Books are opened before the book of life is opened. And that book contains what you have done.